Hello everyone, it's Solyman. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'll be speaking about 4 lessons that I've learned through my transformation journey. It has been a rough 5 years of my life. So I decided to share with you these lessons that I've learned the hard way to help you achieve your goals much faster. So let's dig in. True transformation starts with your mind and not the food you eat. Even though you might be following a certain nutrition plan that helps you to be careful with your diet and that guides you to eat specific healthy nutrients, it's not going to sustain your achievements in the long run. Let me explain. Imagine going for a nutritionist for guidance who gives you a diet to follow in order to achieve your goal, and then it all works out well and you reach your desired outcome. All is perfectly fine until now. Now the tricky part is the moment you stop using the guidance after reaching your desired goal, you risk going back to your old habits, and bit by bit you can find yourself losing the progress you have made. This is because you went for external temporary guidance for a goal that you want to permanently sustain. Now, if you want to aim for a solid transformation, you should aim at truly understanding the goal, the habits you need to cultivate to achieve it, and why would you choose certain nutrients, workouts over other ones. When you understand something in and out, you will have more confidence in your action and therefore will be able to help and rely on yourself for guidance every step of the way. The key here is to have the right mindset that allows you to take things slow without obsessing over quick fixes. Learn about your body, read a lot on the topic, ask questions, try different things until you see a pattern of what works best for you. Second lesson, self-discipline. Depend on self-discipline and not motivation. Sure, motivation is great and has helped so many of us, but it is something that may come and go. There is no way that we could guarantee having the right kind of motivation at the necessary times. You're a constant and motivation is a variable. Therefore, if you want to make an actual improvement, you need to be consistent. And the key to consistency is self-discipline. So, I suggest that you have to come up first with a realistic plan that meets your current capacity, and then come to terms with the fact that you will have to do certain things even if you don't like them. Because you're looking at a long-term fulfilling outcome. You need to think about how you can build your own self-discipline. A good way to start is to detect your weaknesses, because there are things that you will have to work a little harder on. You also need to avoid temptation that you know often get the best of you. Once you detect your weaknesses and possible temptation, you need to detect your strength, because they will be your fuel through your transformation. Once you're aware of all of that, you need to follow your plan and work your way gently through repetition until you master the skill of self-discipline that will allow you to be consistent. Lesson 3. You're failing, but you're not a failure. Be okay with failing. We are often so disappointed with ourselves when things don't go as we planned, and then we spiral into a dark pitfall. Things don't always work out the first time round, so it's really unfair of you to beat yourself up for that. There is a quote I love by John Acuff, and it says, "Be brave enough to suck at something new." If you really want to transform, expect yourself to fail not just once, but several times. Accept that as part of the process. When you accept this fact, you will have room to truly advance. This is when you will truly see progress, and I promise that you're not going to keep failing forever if you're patient with yourself. Those people around you that have made it didn't just get there overnight. And while it's motivating and stimulating to use them as example, don't fall into the trap of comparing yourself to them. You are your own person with different background, genetic makeup, and style of doing things. So you will have your own unique explorative journey at a total different pace. Even if you follow half of the things you said you would do, it's okay as long as you are trying and not just completely giving up. Lesson 4. Love yourself. Self-love is extremely important for your transformation. You need to accept who and where you are currently at the moment. I know it's not easy, but hating yourself could drastically hinder your growth and improvement process. You really need to watch how you speak and think of yourself and throw all destructive comments and behavior past you. If you say things like, "I'm a failure," I'll never make it, I don't look good, I feel pathetic, I'm not worth much. I'm telling you, the opposite is true. You can make it. You're brave, you'll reach your goal, and you look perfectly fine. The thing is, those negative comments you keep throwing at yourself keep being stored in your mind. And then your whole identity being centered around them. When you have a challenge ahead of you, you need to rely on yourself to overcome it and use your own positive thoughts as encouragement, support, and a source of positivity. Yet, when all you do is project self-hate and bitterness, you have created another challenge for yourself, which will make things so much harder for you, and that is the last thing you need. Self-love is a constant work in progress, so if you've been in a bad place lately in terms of self-love, I suggest that when you wake up every day, set the intention to be kind to yourself and aware of each time you catch yourself telling yourself something mean. Then replace it with something that is kind and motivating. Imagine saying those stingy words to someone else and how much it could hurt them, and then imagine saying kind words to them and how much it would make their day. The same applies to you, so please don't be an obstacle to yourself. That's it for today. Thank you for watching the video. If you made it this far, I'm flattered. Let me know in the comment section below the best lesson that affected you, and let's have an honest chat. Have a good day and see you next week with a new video. Oh, don't forget to subscribe.